Hi Nursery. Today for our special maths job we are going to be matching numbers and amounts. So we're going to have cards with numbers and cards with amounts. So to make these at home families, all I've done is I've taken 2 bits of coloured card, cut them into rectangles or squares, and then on some of the cards I've put dots in different amounts, and then on the other coloured card the number to represent it. Okay, now you can do this from 1 to 5, 1 to 10, 1 to 15, 1 to 20, wherever the children are at, where you think they're most comfortable. Okay, the idea is it should be a bit of a challenge, so if they find it too easy, try a trickier version, and I'll show you a few different versions to do today. So we've got our cards there. These are the ones with the dots that we want the children to count. These are the ones with the numbers, the numerals, that we want them to match to that. So what you can do to begin, at the very beginner level, we can have the numbers along here like so that the children can see them. To make it maybe even easier, you could just have one number showing at a time. Okay, so there we've got the number 1. The easiest thing to do will be for the children, this is 1. Can you find me a card with 1 dot? Then the children can match that to the correct numeral. Then you can move on to 2. Can they find the card with 2 dots on? Model counting, 1, 2. That is the right number. We match it there. You would keep going until they'd completed them all. Now, if they're confident doing that 1 to 5, you can move on to 1 to 10, 1 to 15, 1 to 20. Then the next step after that is we take the cards and we put them upside down. Now, can you find 1? The children can turn it over, check if it's 1 dot. Okay, that's correct. Now we're going to use number 2. Can you turn it over, see if you can find it? 1, 2, 3. That's too many, so let's put that back down. This one involves a bit more short-term memory. We'll turn one over. Whoops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's not that one. 1, 2. There we go. If you find that children are forgetting and need to keep turning the cards over again and again, what you can do is when they turn over a card, if it's wrong, just leave it there like that. Then they will know there's some other ones to try. So then we'll try that one. 1, 2, 3, 4. We know it's not that, so it must be this one. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Again, you can keep doing it 1 to 5, then move 1 to 10, 1 to 15, 1 to 20, whichever they're comfortable with. Now, another version of the game is we can mix up our cards face down with the dots on over there, and these ones we can mix up like so that they're not getting them in order. Then we get the children to pick one of the red cards or whichever colour you're using. So I happen to have got number 1. Now I've got to try and find the number 1. Again, get the children to pick one. If it matches, you can either have them turn it back over or they can leave it there. Okay, that way they can check the amount. So this one doesn't match, so I'm going to leave that face up. Let's try another one. 1, 2, that doesn't match. Another one. 1, 2, 3, that doesn't match. Another one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Will this be it? There we go, number 1. Fantastic. Then we can turn these cards back and they can choose another one. What number is this? What number is this one? If the children aren't sure, you can help them remember this is number 4 and then help them find 4 dots. Let's have a look. 1, 2, it's not that one. 1, 2, 3, it's not that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it's not that one. So it must be this one, number 4. Then we turn the cards back over. Then they would pick another number, 3. 3. Let's have a look. You get to turn one over. 1, 2, it's not that. 1, 2, 3, we know it's that one. Then again, pick the next card. 2, 2, can we find 2? 1, 2, there it is. So this one must be 5. Can you find 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just to double check, there it is. Now we need to put them in order. 1, so that goes there. What's after 1? 1, 2. Where's 2? Here it is, so that number must go there. After 2, 1, 2, 3. So 3 is here, so that must go there. And then after 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4 there. And after 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 goes there. Then you can repeat that from 1 to 5, 1 to 10, 1 to 15, 1 to 20. Okay. Another way of doing it is we can turn these over and you can swap round the way it's done. If the children are given a number of dots, 1, 2, 3, 4, can they then match it to the numeral the other way? Is that a number 4? You might need to help them out if they're not sure. You can tell them no, so we'll check again. Is that number 4? No, so we'll leave that there. Is that a number 4? Yes, so that goes to that one. Okay, again, you can turn the cards back over or leave them face up, whichever level of challenge you want to give the children. The main purpose of this is to help the children link the amount, what we see, the 4 dots, to the numeral 4, to associate this with that, to associate the numeral, the number, with the amount. Okay? As I say, there's lots of different ways of doing this. It's very simple to make. The only thing you need to be careful of is your dots or numbers shown through the back of your paper. I've used card as we have some in school. Now, when they have finished at the level that you've tried them to do, so say they've mastered all those games at 1 to 5, I could do the same, and this time I might introduce some more. So I've got 6 there. It goes all the way up to 10. You might find that adding an extra 5 is too difficult. In that case, maybe just do an extra 2. So we've got 6 and 7 there. Make sure as well, when you're doing the dots on your card, they're spaced out so the children can count them without missing one out, without touching 2 by mistake. Try and space them out a bit like dominoes. And then when you get to the level where you've got 5, 15 or more, again you've got to do very small dots, space them out, enough for the children to count them. Okay, well everybody, you've got lots of little number matching games you can try there, so I imagine you won't get them all done today, but don't worry, this is a good job to try every other day. This is a good little time filler, so keep these cards when you're finished and you practice them again and again until you are number experts. Good luck, nursery. Have fun.